Okay, people, so here's the propaganda. After spending your whole career, Jay-Z, on making music to influence our people to be hustlers, swindlers, scammers, and drug dealers. That's what type of music that Jay-Z promotes, signs to his label, and that's the type of music that he pushes to influence the people to be hustlers, drug dealers, gangbangers, and thieves. Because in order to get the things that Jay-Z promotes, you know, like Armadale, the liquor and, what I'm saying, the different type of clothing, the shoes, in order to buy that stuff, a regular job can't do it. You need to be a hustler, a scammer, or a fraudster, or a drug dealer. So that's the type of music that Jay-Z push. But anyway, let's go ahead and hear what Jay-Z and Rock Nation done came what publicity stunt they done came up with. This is fair use, YouTube, fair use.
Well, Jay-Z's Rock Nation and Reform Alliance are hosting a job fair in New York City. Reform Alliance posted New York has the third highest unemployment rate in the U.S., yet companies are facing a significant...
Jay-Z, U.S. Alliance, whatever that company is called, Rock Nation, is just like the American government. When the American government goes over to Syria, bombs Syria, killing babies and all, and what do America do? Comes through with aid. But they the one that did the bombing. You know what I'm saying? They went into Afghanistan telling you that, what I'm saying, the Taliban is terrorizing Afghanistan. But then the Taliban is still terrorizing Afghanistan. Why ain't the Americas talking about going into Afghanistan now? Huh? Tell me that, Jay-Z. Because you part of it. You, Rock Nation, and Perform Alliance, all of y'all are part of it. Y'all are part of the system. What's the reason why the U.S. invaded Afghanistan? Because Afghanistan was terrorizing Afghanistan. The Taliban was terrorizing Afghanistan. But now that the U.S. is not in Afghanistan, it's still the same thing. The Taliban is still terrorizing Afghanistan. So what was the purpose of America going into Afghanistan? Well, to control and to guard the poppy fields. What's that produce? Heroin. That's what America was after. Heroin. When America wants to do something, you best believe it's something that is going to benefit them and not you. You understand that? So, I say that to say this. Rock Nation is doing this not to benefit you, but to benefit them. Because you can put all your resumes in all you want. Bet you won't get hired. Bet you won't get hired. That's just for play. Who says that these companies is hiring? You holding a job fair, but who says these companies is hiring? A company got to be hiring in order for you to hold a job fair, because if you are holding a job fair and you only hosting companies that are not hiring, these people that are putting their resumes in are putting their resumes in for nothing. For what? To be hired next year? Or the year after next? Or the year after next? Who say we are going to be here that long? The rate this world is going, we ain't going to be here that long. The rate this world is going. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? In 2030, it's going to be a big change. So, Who's to say we are going to make it to 30, 2040, 2050? Who's to say? Because the elites is using these puppets as a distraction to usher in their agenda. Rock Nation, if you want to promote your company, all you have to do is promote your company. That's all you got to do. You don't have to fake and fraud like we holding a job fair. I know that every artist that's on our label only raps about dealing drugs and being savages and being strippers and being hustlers and being gangsters. I know everybody on our label raps about this, and I know that's what we fund. We pay big money to fund artists that raps about drugs, guns, gang banging, and hoeing. They spend big money. Rock Nation and the powers that be spend big money signing artists to Rock Nation who push this. So you are heavily influencing the people in what you're pushing, and then you're going to turn around and talk about, go ahead, here's a job for you. How does that make sense? It don't. Let's go ahead and press play. Make sure you guys hit that like button, people. And this is fair use, YouTube. Fair use.
Labor shortage. That's why we're co-hosting this job fair with Rock Nation. It's time to revitalize New York's workforce. Event is open to all. So if you want to learn more about that, you can go look at Reform.
Drop on the blue bombs for Reform and Rock Nation.
Oh, Lord. Charlemagne, you ain't nothing but a damn step and fetch coon on Matata, you to yourself. Drop one of the Q bombs for Rock Nation Reform. Come on. Before you put a decree out to change the people, you must first have to change as well. Don't be like the Pharisees. What did the Most High God, what did Christ says? Christ says the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. Do what they say do, but don't do as they do. Who's the Pharisees? The Pharisees, those are the one enforcing the law. But yet, they didn't keep the law themselves. That's just like Rock Nation. Tell you, oh, get a job. I'm holding a job fair. At the same time, you got Megan Thee Stallion making music off of Rock Nation, talking about, I'm a savage, bougie. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hoe. How does that make sense? This is fair use. Hit that like button.
I love Rock Nation. They're always figuring out new ways to do things for people, especially the people who need it the most. So that's dope.
Look, hear that coon? You hear that coon, Charmaine? They always figure out new ways to enslave the minds of the people. That's what they figure out new ways to do. Hit that like button.
All right, so companies like Zara, Lowe's, Amazon, Foot Locker, Live Nation, Vice, Madison Square Garden, the 4040 Club will be among the employers that will be present there to interview candidates.
So are they saying that, because I know at one time they're saying that there were a lot of jobs available that people didn't want to work. So now they're saying that people are looking for jobs. Which way is it?
Hey, now, hey, DJ Envy got a point there. Is people looking for jobs? No, people ain't looking for jobs because they was all year they was influenced by Megan Thee Stallion to strip and put up a fans only page and be a hoe. You have more people with fans only pages being hoes, orchestrated and influenced by Megan Thee Stallion. These people don't want to work. They influenced already to be thugs, drug dealers, and hoes.
It's both. I mean, there's a lot of jobs available, right? And I'm going to tell you from my own personal experience, hiring at my hair store, at the coffee shop, at the juice bar, it's been challenging right now. And a lot of people are expressing that it has been challenging. So while we do have the third highest unemployment rate in the U.S., there still are companies looking for people to work. It's the strangest thing.
And that's dope for reform too, though, because a lot of brothers and sisters come home from prison and they don't have any means to make money, so they need jobs. So I'm sure that's part of the reform initiative to help them get back into the workforce?
All right, well, it goes down November 18th at the Garden. And Jay-Z, by the way, did join Instagram, but he's already gone. But
So it goes down November 18th at the Garden. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. The only reason why people is going to this job fair is to hope to meet one of the artists that's on Rock Nation, or in hope to get an opportunity to get a bag. That's the only reason why people will be going to the job fair, just to see some of the staff members of the Rock Nation, and in hopes to get an opportunity. Women hopes to sleep with an executive. Men hopes to sleep with an executive. Okay.
The Harder They Fall. That actually started streaming on Netflix. If you want to see that movie that he produced, and shout out to James Samuel from The Bullets, who directed it. It's his first time directing, so a huge deal for him to have this. It's a Western with an all-black cast. Idris Elba, Regina King, Zazie Beetz, Delroy Lindo.
Jay-Z's movie is a Western with an all-black cast. A remake of Brokeback Mountain, the black version. Amen.
And Keith Stanfield are all in it.
Y'all do realize Jay-Z was just promoting the movie that he's an executive producer of, right?
Yeah.
Like, literally, that's the only reason he opened up to Instagram and posted that one thing, just to get everybody's attention to focus on that.
Right, and it
worked 100%.
All right, now, another thing that Jay-Z just did, an 11-year-old...
All right. That's going to wrap that up. Y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells if you like this. Want to get notified. Hit that like button. And if you want to donate to this ministry, the PayPal link is in the description box below. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. God bless you.